To begin collecting data on lipid droplet formation, use ImageJ software to count lipid droplets within the experimental cells. Select cells with distinct lipid droplets on a reference image and use it to find and count the lipid droplets within those cells. Remember to record how many lipid droplets are in each cell on an Excel sheet for data analysis. Using the multi-point selection tool, number the lipid droplets. Repeat this for each cell that has been selected. Once all the droplets have been counted within the cells, data analysis can begin in Excel. The number of lipid droplets within each cell should be recorded in a table. You should have data from each of the experimental conditions. To calculate the average number of lipid droplets in each cell, use the average function within Excel and highlight the data you would like to average. Repeat this for each group of data. For standard deviation, use the function stdev and highlight the group of data for each condition. Lastly, to calculate standard error in your analysis, divide the standard deviation by the square root of the total number of cells that were counted in the sample. The square root function can be found by typing sqrt into the bar. After completing this, the significance of your experiment will be determined by using a student's t-test. To perform a t-test and find a p-value, use the t-test function and highlight both groups of data that are being compared separated by a comma. Make sure to specify that a two-tailed test is being performed to ensure that it is completed correctly. To determine whether the experiment had a significant effect, analyze the p-values. If the p-values are less than 0.05, there is a significant difference between the two groups. All of our groups showed a significant difference. After all the lipid droplet data analysis has been completed, it can be formulated into a graph to show the overall results of the experiment. To begin cell death analysis, return to ImageJ and use the multi-point selection tool to count the dead cells in your experimental group. Record this data in an Excel sheet. Then do the same for the image of the living cells. Count all the living cells seen on the image and record it in Excel. Once you have gathered all of the cell death data from ImageJ into Excel, you can begin analysis. In order to calculate the ratio of dead to alive cells, simply divide the number of dead cells by the number of living cells. For the percent change relative to the control, subtract the ratio of dead to alive cells from the control group from the ratio of dead to alive of the experimental group. Then divide by the ratio of the control. Finally, multiply that quantity by 100. Lastly, to find percent viability, divide the number of living cells by the total number of cells and multiply by 100. Once this is done, the process of analyzing data from ImageJ has been completed.